Well, it's a first for Triple M football, an interstate version of the Chew and Wolf show, Gary. Let's strip it apart. For Hardjacker.
No, all right, let's do that, Chewer, because we're out there at Old Point Cook. We flew over it tonight. You're excited. You're sitting in the toilet.
Excited.
You couldn't see anything. I was able to tell you it looked good. We said uncontested marks last week. North Melbourne denied Hawthorn uncontested marks. 20 uncontested marks in the first quarter. Unbelievable. In the second quarter... Oh, yeah. Come on. Just because the Chief and Warrior show was kindergarten stuff, off you go. I said, look, the language was a touch fruity, Chief.
I'm feeling a bit nervous now, Gary.
Uncontested marks in the second quarter. 20 in the first.
Spot on, Gary. Spot on for Hardjacker.
You've rattled the main man. He can't. I said that. 20 in the first.
Yes.
How many uncontested marks in the second? I would imagine a quarter almost.
Unbelievable, Gary. Only 6 uncontested marks in the second quarter for Hawthorn.
Oh, no, just take a deep breath. Just don't worry about Chief sitting standing up there next to you. You're an international jet-setting superstar now.
Thanks, Gary.
And we like we like contested animals. You and I are both competitive people. I mean, if the Chief and Warrior show was to ever get a foothold, we'd knock them off that quick. It wouldn't matter. All right, so 40. We're going to have a look at the Triple M.
Jim, are you back? I'm not
Body,
sure.
best on
I'm not
doing
sure
a sponsor plug.
I'm not sure we don't need to send these two back to Magoo's for a week.
Doing a sponsors plug. Triple M's Bonnie Best on Ground Award with 40 years experience in Aussie conditions. Bonnie is the name Australians Trust for Heating and Cooling. Who else have you liked, Chief?
Real lightweight stuff, this.
Oh, and you and Warrior really absolutely set it sizzling.
Tore it up. They
Honestly,
stole a few people up after that.
You want to see there's feedback coming through from the pack.
No, the pack dropped off because you just put them to sleep.
They dropped off all right when Warrior jumped on, and the chemistry between you and Warrior is like Jim on the Sunday on that show he does.
Oh, get out. You can melt bloody stuff on that chemistry.
Jim and Steffo.
What I am getting is an enormous amount of support for those pot-belly blokes.
What, you couldn't have? You didn't say they were poor. You just wondered what they did, didn't you? Or are you giving them a paw?
Well, we wait till tomorrow. Them and Deft Punk might get one. Well, I don't know whether they do the actual singing, Jim. That's my question, and none of you three music gurus can answer it.
I think they do it in the privacy of the studio, and then they just mix
sing
on.
The song, no?
They mix live.
They sing the song.
I don't know. But the Potbellies, I'm not sure.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the
I'm not a
one
big Potbellies.
Worked in FM radio for 25 years.
Yeah, but I'm not a Potbellies man, Gary. I'm a Pearl Jam.
My man on here, on the Twitter, he says, about time someone called it as it was. I'm not really sure what I'm saying, but Dan Donato, about time someone said something publicly. Music has gone to Shizen. If you need electricity, you're not a musician.
Well, there you go.
I agree with that, Dan. This little Nipsey we've brought over here to do our boundary riding work has been very impressive. Sharp, succinct, a little bit challenging at one stage.
That's it.
Our big nose producer has got one job, or he's got two jobs. One of them's already been fulfilled, so that's good. The other one is to have pizza ready
gourmet
when we get to the plane.
That's it.
And that is his only job. What's the chances of that happening?
Well,
You're the captain.
So that when we arrive, they're there and they're hot and ready to eat. We know that there's some of the IGA Liquors finest stuff on there as well to get us home beautifully. And I think Jay-Z Clark filthied up at your reference to the Potbelly because he thought you were talking about him.
No. The so-called musical group who are playing here who haven't sung an absolute bar.
Because Jay-Z's admitted that out of sympathy for his beautiful bride who's just had a baby, he's gone out too. He has, Gary.
Well, let's put it this way, Jim. On the flight over, 2 packets of chips, a couple of Aero bars, a few boxes of nuts.
That's it.
You've got to push the table away.